Alright, so once you finish packing your first crate, you're going to close the flaps of the crate like so. They'll nest perfectly together. Of course, you want to make sure that you can shut them all the way. And then you'll take your second empty crate, very lightweight, stack it on top of your first crate, and then repeat. So we call this the stack and pack process. We deliver the crates to dollies in a 4-to-1 ratio, so if you only happen to pack 2 of the crates, pass that on to your neighbor. They can be the 3rd and the 4th crate. What will happen is you'll have the packing procrastinators that will wait till the end to grab their carriers, of course say that there's no more. Well, little do they know several people only pack 2, so they'll have to collect those and be the 3rd and the 4th crate in order to complete the 4-to-1 ratio of crates to dollies. Once you finish packing your crate, a lot of folks ask me, do we need to label the crate? Or since they're in Grable crates, you guys know it's going to move. Yeah, we know they're going to move, but we don't know where. So the answer is yes, we do need to have a label on the crate. As you can see here, the best place to put your label is on the end of the crate. And again, going back to not coming up to Allison every 5 minutes to ask her where something goes, we will need you to have your number for your location on the center section of the label as we covered earlier, so that my guys know exactly where to place that equipment or those crates so that you can get back to work when you arrive at destination. For technology equipment, we're going to provide you a couple of things. One is going to be a keyboard bag. So as you can see here, this is a keyboard bag. When you disconnect your computer, you'll put your keyboard, your mouse, your speakers, your phones, any accessories that you guys are keeping, and put them nice and tidy in this keyboard bag, and then put a label on the keyboard bag itself. Leave that on top of your work surface like so that my guys can collect those when we move you. And then we'll also provide you with these anti-static monitor covers. So when you disconnect your monitor cords and get it all disconnected, it's like a pizza bag. You can slip this over the top of your monitor. And if you can imagine a monitor sitting here, it will cover it like so. And then please put your labels on the outside of the bubble protection of the monitor. Seems like a no-brainer, but we have had customers that have stuck our labels onto $300 LCD screens, and then at the end of the move, they're using a razor blade or something to try to scrape a 2-cent label off of a $300 monitor. It doesn't make the IT team very happy, so please put your labels on the outside of the anti-static bubble protection for the monitors, and that will cover your IT equipment and what you need to do for us to prepare for the move. Thank you.